So let's start. Why am I here? Yo Art. It all started when I was about 24-ish. Elizabeth Bowers, local writer, colleague, friend, amazing human, and I decided to open a contemporary pop-up gallery in the first Black-owned funeral home downtown, the Gatson Funeral Home, and we called it Gree Gallery, Gray in French. So Elizabeth and I, like I said, we spoke at PK14 at the Dark Street Theater, and my parents were in the crowd, and they had no clue what the hell we were doing, but I was like, yeah, Elizabeth and I are going to be speaking at the Dark Street Theater, and you're going to help us fund this adventure by creating a pop-up gallery in the funeral home. It was the Dreamers, I like to call it, but it was about a month journey of taking out everything that was in there and placing it in storage, whitewashing everything, and basically coming up with this theme. So this piece, so this is, Kyle Cease was one of our first artists. This piece is called #M for M. Terry, you'd like this. But it was literally, we had naked dolls hanging from the ceiling. And basically my parents were like, what in the hell did we just do? This piece right here, it's called We Tired, because we were tired. But we had a stuffed animal, like ripping it apart. We just had all these great ideas. And also, we were giving out condoms with the name Gree Gallery on it. And then fast forward, Redux happened. This piece is called Physically Moved Redux, Lost 20 Pounds in My Sanity. It was an amazing experience. Buff Ross, board member. It was a great experience. Like, we literally moved every inch of this organization from St. Philip to the new location, Big Bertha. So then Elizabeth decided to become the executive director at EOArt, and then she had 2 kids, congrats to her, and asked me to take over. I was like, wait, what? I was like, I never thought I would be working with kids, K to 12. However, I was like, sure, why not? So I took over as executive director at the start of the pandemic, and also got diagnosed with congestive heart failure. So it was a time. But we made it. I took every aspect of it as a learning experience, leading an organization here in Charleston, which is something that's dear to my heart. So chapter 3 happened. Yo Art is chapter 3. And right now, we're doing well. My health is getting better. We found a new operations manager. Her name's Erin Wells. I don't think she's here yet, but we are making it happen. We don't have brick and mortar. We work within local schools where we teach coding, graphic design, filmmaking, design elements as far as landscape architecture. We bring in local designers. I think we probably have Britton, she's going to be a teacher there as well. We have great partnerships that we're working with, like MUSC, their teen student ambassador program. Lindsay is heading that. So it's moving. We're doing it. We've been around for about 15 years. Started from founder Gene Frischcott, And literally, every day is it's a new day. So support. How do I'm at 1 minute. Also, we operated during the pandemic, which was horrifying because middle schoolers are hard. They're mean. But we were able to teach some fashion elements, some photography elements. One kid was eating like ramen, like while I was like trying to say, "Hey, let's all focus." One kid was in bed with the cover over his head. It was a struggle, but we got through it. It was called the rut row moment. Like, oh my gosh, like, are we going to be able to survive this pandemic? But we did, and we're here. And it's one day at a time, one day at a time. And it's literally going to take, well, and this is like figures that actually, this was like pre-COVID. But we usually try to target about 1,500 kids, 40 schools with sponsors and the whole dynamic. However, with the pandemic happening, we had to cut that in half. However, what you can do is, that's kind of weird, follow, subscribe, pay attention to what we're doing. I need your money. Not me personally, but we need your money and focus on the growth of what we can offer to this community every single day, because no one goes into nonprofit like thinking about their own self progression. We're doing this every day. Carrie could tell you. We're doing this every day to make this happen. So support, follow, donate. Cheers.